I think
Absolutely.
also, just to touch on long-term rentals, they're a good thing. What's important is just staying on top of your rent reviews, because a lot of property owners out there, they haven't had a rental increase in a very long time. So if you're on top of them and you're gradually increasing your rental prices, it's not going to shock the tenant when you give them one lump sum increase from, if they're paying $500 a week to 600, right?
100%.
So if you're on top of that, then you're not going to get that adverse reaction from a tenant, because you've been gradually increasing your property over time. So we've had clients that have had their properties under rented for a very long time, and then it's a tough conversation to say, look, we know you've been paying $300 for 12 years, but the market and where everyone's at, it's at $550 per year. So if the previous property manager did their job correctly, then it would have been fine. But if we've gone from 300 to 550, that's a massive jump.
Oh yeah.
So
Absolutely.
that's one thing to
And it
bear in mind.
shocks the tenant too. Like
100%.
it's not, and that's where it gets difficult, because it's not that 100% is not the tenant's fault.
No,
But
it's not.
to give the tenant $150 increase after 10 years because the previous property manager hasn't done their job properly, that's not fair. Like, if you're doing increases regularly,
Yep.
even if it's $5 or $10, then they're not going to get a shock when it's $10 next year, because they're used to it. But if you're saying, hey, I've let you off for 7 years and now I'm going to charge you another $150 a week, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, 100%.